on TV 18. Nick has joined us, chatting a little town, chatting a little Denos, chatting a little life. So what are we talking about? We're talking about town still. Good things happening on our main street.
There's some exciting stuff happening. The Sitzmark properties are very big for this town. There's some goals that are being accomplished that have been in the works for a long time. One of them being, a market in town, bringing not necessarily a big box, but some sort of an anchor to the town, which is key in terms of development. Along with the transit, the combination of those two really makes it enticing for some people to come and work here. So the Winter Park Development Company has been very, very wonderful to work with. They have great vision for the town, and they're involved with the community, so they know what is best. And in some terms, it's easier to work with people who are very intimate with the community.
For sure.
Sometimes when you have people from outside coming in, they don't quite understand the economy that we have here, the seasonality of it, and really, we don't want to. We want success, and it takes a lot of research and understanding of the community for that. And you're starting to see some other developers come into the downtown corridor that have that understanding and who have that vision, so they're able to provide a product that's conducive for really what it is that we need, how to create a year-round economy, incorporating housing with a lot of their development, because again, all of these pieces, they really go hand in hand. Whether it's the transit, the affordable housing, attainable housing, and then the right kind of commercial space.
Right.
So, we're moving forward, and there's a lot of excitement there.
And you're part of it on the town council, but then also at Denos, and being a part of the restaurant and having that space right there in center town.
We are being. Some people say, you're an institution. I didn't realize this, but Denos is the longest continuously running business in Winter Park.
Okay.
I just found that out maybe 6 months ago, which is pretty cool. It's an honor to be there. I think our staff really appreciates it, and a lot of the customers who are coming in year after year.
Consistency and
So a couple of the things that we really strive for is, it's an old building, and there's a lot of challenges with that. For sure.
Right, you guys got a few uplifts.
Yep. So we've been doing over the last 4 years quite a bit of remodeling. We were able to put on a new patio on the front of Denos, which has been very, very popular, I think would be the right word. And then update the facade of the building. That was part of the commercial enhancement grant that the town works with the local businesses on. And then we've done a lot of stuff on our own as well. We changed the front entryway. We brought in a lot more light into the building.
The door by the bar.
The doors by the bar to get outside. Remodeled the bar area. We just remodeled the bathrooms.
So basically, check it out if you haven't seen it for a while.
There's a lot. There is a lot. You wouldn't, and you try and do it in a way that it's not a drastic change.
Right.
But
someone's like, oh, is that different?
Right.
How much are you involved in menu and day-to-day stuff and chefs and all that jazz with a restaurant?
Yeah, I mean, fairly large restaurant. So we do have, I do have a chef and also a general manager. Jordan Strack is my chef. And Erica Thomas is general manager. You would know her. She's Jacques' daughter from the Feet Lab. So throw a little shout out to Jacques. And they're wonderful. They've been working so well together, and I think that it's the first time that I've had a general manager, a full support staff in a few years. My brother and I were running the restaurant together for a long time, but It's a lot of work, but it's great because we are so passionate about food, and what I was saying before about the building. The building has challenges.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot you can do about that, but you can make up with it with your product and your
for sure,
service.
For sure. Fine dining and
that, right?
Great wine and
right. So we do. I was brought up. My dad, Dino, was. Very, very into wine before late 70s, early 80s, before it was popular. Before that, I remember him telling me everybody was into beer.
Yep.
And we had beers of the world. And I have some of those old menus before Old Chicago.
Crazy.
And then he started getting into wine, and the community up here was starting to get into wine, and he was able to bring in a lot of French first growths and Italian wines, and kind of get out of the California scene as the palate started to, I don't want to say get better, but mature with a lot of the people, including Dino. So he was able to bring in a staff that complemented that. I would say in the 90s was really the heyday of the restaurant.
Cool. And wine cellar and the whole thing, right?
So we did. He had some incredible wines. Really, we have some wines that it would be very difficult to find now anywhere. Wow. And it's in Winter Park.
Right.
And a lot of people don't really wouldn't expect that.
Yeah.
But he brought in these wines. My brother and I started looking at them. My dad started drinking less and less, so we started to take note of these wines, and we built a cellar around some of these old growth wines, some of these rare wines. And recently, I don't know, we put them on the list, and the last 6 years running, I want to say we've got the Best of award from Wine Spectator magazine. So that puts us in one of the top 26 lists in the state.
That's awesome.
And it's right here at Denos.
Right.
So it's interesting to see, and we do give tours of our wine room, and you can see some of these wines.
Cool.
We really focus on French, Italian, and California wines, but we also go into some New World wines that are, South American. Chile is really up and coming, and good value wines.
Yeah.
But
fun part of your job.
It is fun. It is, and it's more, it can be very intimidating for a lot of people, but if it's a hobby and a passion, and you learn what you like, it gets to be
easy.
That's what we're there for.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna come back with him. So you're gonna learn about the menu of Denos when we come back. Find him on Facebook, Denos. Some great specials and lots of things that they post on Facebook. So Nick's joining us, and we'll be back to talk more about the restaurant. So stay tuned.